Damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu Haven. Ich habe jetzt, sage ich mal, schon mal ein bisschen was vorbereitet. Alles, was so essensmäßig und tablettenmäßig ist. Hab mich voll geheilt.
I'll have to show you. I found a weird door when I was on my own over there.
Show me the way.
Oh, jetzt wird noch mal schön geknuddelt. Dann steigen wir doch mal auf und fliegen mal hierher.
Perfect landing.
As always.
Weil hier müsste es irgendwo noch was geben. Da nicht mehr.
I feel like she's avoiding us.
Kommen wir immer noch nicht dran. So. Jetzt müssen wir noch dahin. Ich hoffe, dass das der richtige Weg ist. Genau.
Don't let yourself fall behind, okay?
Never again.
So. Hier steht, dass da noch irgendwo Rost sein muss.
Seed! Seed!
2 in a row?
No, just the one.
Oh. I'm still way ahead then.
Vielleicht.
It's crazy. It really feels like you're flying.
Well, technically.
Da unten das leuchtet.
Should I open it or should you?
Ah, Da ist die
Finding
Tür.
anything?
No, there's nothing left here either. Just a bunch of old cardboard boxes.
What's in there?
Nothing of interest. Scribbled paper, small wooden cubes.
What? Let me see. This is Alpha Zululum. And all of the expansions.
What is it?
It's an old board game. The foster home had one. I've always dreamed of playing it.
If you had it at home, why didn't you play it?
Oh, we played it. But there was a curfew at midnight, and we never got to finish a round. Let alone a whole game.
You know, the people who lived here probably left the game behind for a reason.
Yes, so that you and I could get to play it. Here, can you carry the basic game? I'll take the expansions.
Oh. Jetzt müssen wir halt
Do you
mal
want to go in front?
No, thank you. I'm too scared to lose sight of you.
weiter. Fast Zauber. Was heißt hier fast Zauber?
Looks like the birds already had a crack at it.
As long as they're leaving some for us.
Fast Zauber kann sehr viel heißen.
Seed! Now we're 6-3. You starting to feel the heat?
Das kann sehr viel bedeuten. Fast Zauber.
Oh, I just felt a raindrop. But the sky is still pretty clear.
Sorry, my bad. My armpits are sweating a bit. This one looks suspicious. Requesting permission to sample?
Granted.
So. Fast Zauber. Was soll das bedeuten? Das Fasszauber kann ja viel bedeuten.
You thought you were so sly. There's a full moon.
There's always a full moon.
So?
I think this one's my favorite.
Dann wollen wir doch mal weiter. Ah. Ah, da ist noch ein bisschen was.
Time to burst out the heavy artillery.
Are you talking about the Omniblast?
He's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
Let's get
Das
it
ist schon mal gut.
Ready when you are.
All set.
Your turn.
Yep.
Are you okay?
See you around.
So.
Ready?
Now.
Are you all right? You?
Yep. Saw that.
You. Let's get it over with.
And done.
One to go.
Boom.
On your mark.
Anytime.
He's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
You?
Yep. Saw that.
The end.
Ah, da unten ist ja auch noch.
On the night crawlers.
We've never seen that one before.
Maybe it only comes out at night.
With a
Riesenameise.
mug like that, I'd avoid daylight too.
So.
And now.
Forget about close contact. His shell's too tough.
Yes. So cool.
Desperate. You got. Don't you think it's time to use a cure?
Aua.
You go first.
No, you go first. Do I have bad aim, or
No. I saw it. He jumped. Ready?
ready?
Take cover.
And we blast off.
Guts no longer holding back.
So, da haben wir sie doch.
One
Die Ameise.
and
Two.
done and done.
Luckily, you were here.
You saw that too, didn't you? Was I just dreaming?
Yeah. It's like the critter vanished with the rust.
And we agreed that's not a normal thing, right?
Wouldn't that mean that it was made entirely of rust?
I don't like this.
In the future, I think we should avoid these guys as much as we can.
No objection from me.
So. Da oben haben wir auch noch eins. Ja, aber ich will ja... irgendwie dahin. Ach, da ist ja auch noch was.
Oh, okay. This place is a wasteland. I'm wondering how this thing is still standing.
At least one thing is clear. We're not gonna find anything good in here.
Is that so? Then what do you call this?
A bunch of crappy old wires?
A bunch of admittedly well-loved wires, yes. But they could be functional.
Even if they were, what would you use it for?
Who knows? Could come in handy.
Handy for what?
Okay, think about it. You need to plug a thing into another thing. You'll need a wire for that, won't you?
Don't we have enough wires laying around the nest?
Enough wires. You are so funny, Kay. Where do you come up with this stuff?
Man kann nie genug Kabel haben. Jetzt frage ich mich nur, wie komme ich da oben hin?
I'm starting to feel famished.
It's about time.
So. Ah.
Whew. There's no way you can't feel the difference.
I mean, I think I can feel it.
That's what I said.
So, jetzt wollen wir darüber.
Standard pieces or not, these chips are getting the job done.
Please don't remind me.
Das heißt, wir müssten... nach da oben. Na toll. So.
I think we found a shortcut.
So. Hier müssen wir doch noch irgendwo irgendwas haben. Was noch nicht gemacht worden ist. Hm. Aha,
All clean.
jetzt haben wir es wenigstens schon mal sauber gemacht. Und jetzt müssen wir noch irgendwie darüber kommen.
We could maybe stop and eat a bit.
No kidding.
Ach, nach da müssen wir. Dann müssen wir.
way.
Oder müssen wir vielleicht da lang? Probieren wir es einfach mal.
We've circled back.
Da müssen wir ja auch hin. Sag mal. So. War ich da oben schon? Ich glaube nicht.
I have to say, it's much nicer this way.
Ja, merkst du was?
Nice, nice. That's some good growing.
So. Das ist schon mal sauber.
Can we go back the other way?
As you wish.
Dann wollen wir mal gucken. So, da ist noch ein bisschen was.
What's the highest a flow thread can go?
Ah,
I'm silly, I forgot about the bridges.
wo kommen wir denn dahin? Wäre ja dann ein neues Gebiet.
Ah, this is where we were earlier.
Ja. Aber da wollte ich ja nicht hin. So, wir haben... Von dem sind wir, glaube ich, gekommen. Dann lasst uns mal hier rüber gehen. So,
We're not gonna eat you.
Why would they think that?
da ist die Tür.
The symbol. It's the same as on my medal.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Do you understand any of this?
No. And what is this?
No idea. There's no button, no lever, nothing.
Aha.
Whoa, what did you do?
Nothing. I just waved my medal and
Are you telling me that your medal is actually some kind of key?
I have no idea. But in any case, it's open. So are we gonna check out the other side?
Of course. Unless you have a better idea. Okay, then. These
Okay.
buildings are a lot more sinister than the others. Do you think that's the experimental plant my mom mentioned?
Very likely so.
Which blew everything up. It doesn't look so big.
I'm guessing it goes deep though.
I don't understand. How could such a small drill cause an entire planet to explode?
I guess it acted as a catalyst.
Sorry, I still don't understand.
I'm not sure I understand it either. At best, I have a hypothesis. Whatever that's worth.
Please, tell me.
Okay, so, you know how the planets are set up, kind of?
A big flow core with crust all around it.
That's right. Irena said the plant was sourcing flow directly at the core, and that it was condensing into a solid state to facilitate transport.
So that would be the rust.
No. Actually, I'm thinking of something else. Whatever it was, something went wrong. And instead of condensing normally, the flow degraded into rust. And this degradation would have propagated along the drill path and into the core.
Okay, there's no need to use air quotes every time.
Sorry.
So then?
Well, kind of like water and ice, if you will. The rust occupied more space than flow. When the flow core turned into rust, it expanded against the crust all around it, which ended up cracking. Kind of like leaving a bottle in the freezer for too long.
And the rust leaked out of the cracks.
I guess so. Otherwise, it came out of geysers, volcanoes, whatever.
Okay. That makes sense. Which leads me to my second question. Why do you have the key to this thing around your neck?
If I knew.
Ja, gell?
This one has a hilarious shape.
For real.
Hä, das kann ich analysieren?
What was that you picked up?
I'm trying to figure it out. It looks like rust, but it's a lot heavier and slicker.
Let me see. Hey, it's kind of warm, too.
Weird, huh?
Do you think that's what they were making here? The, ultra-concentrated flow thing?
Yes, possibly. I'd need some time to analyze it in the nest. This is a pretty one.
Nicht darunter fallen.
Flow burst. Flow burst.
Na komm.
A job well done.
Na komm.
Oh, Bloot! You?
Yep, saw that.
We're too
Woo! Love that breezy feeling. Great job.
You're welcome.
So.
One left.
3, 2, 1.
Go, go, go! Ooh. Flute!
On your mark.
Go, go, go! This one's ready.
Yep. It's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time. Who's next?
Ach, da unten ist ja auch noch ein Tierchen. Aber dann machen wir das schon mal. Ach, das ist nur ein Freund von uns. So.
Now!
Ooh, that looks bad.
Here we go!
You like that? Haha! Well done! Ready when you are.
Ready!
Flute, flute, flute! You know what to do.
I'm on it.
Ja.
You?
Yep, saw that.
No way!
One to go. On your mark.
Now!
Dann wollen wir doch mal.
This one's ready.
Yep. He's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
We make a good team.
Ja, gell? So. Irgendwo. Da sind wir, glaube ich, hergekommen. Glaube ich zumindest. Ja, da sind wir hergekommen. Heißt, wir müssen die andere Richtung. Hoffe ich zumindest. Außer... Da oben ist noch was. Und da gehen wir wahrscheinlich nach unten. Ja. Ha. Wir müssen im Prinzip da hoch. Nur wie kommen wir da hoch? Stimmt.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you guys.
Hier lang. Nach da hinten müssen wir noch. Stimmt, da ist die Tür.
Another bit of rust for your collection?
Oh, cool. I don't have this one yet.
Und da können wir, sag ich mal, unser Flugobjekt holen. So, da sind wir jetzt hier. Und wir müssen auch irgendwann mal nach da drüben. Fast Zauber. Oh. So, von da sind wir gekommen. Da hinten ist irgendwas.
Too easy.
We found something.
Das ist unser nächstes Teil.
Another one.
Huh. I don't know this drone. Do you think that they developed a new kind especially to explore Source?
Are you joking? It's a pallet jack.
A what?
Haven't you ever set foot in a warehouse?
What would I do in a warehouse? I'm not even sure there are warehouses on top.
Of course there are warehouses. Where do you think they store their stuff?
In a stuff box? Come on, let's get this hydraulic cylinder back to the nest instead of blathering.
What are you gonna use it for?
We'll see. Hydraulics are always useful.
If you say so.
So. Sowas möchte ich so schnell wie möglich machen. Ich denke mal,
Okay, a little bit of rust
Selbst,
here and there, and that should be good.
selbst wenn wir, sage ich mal, schon alles zusammengebaut haben, könnte man noch ein bisschen erkunden.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just routine maintenance.
The nest hasn't flown in a while. Does it really need maintenance?
It requires maintenance precisely because it's not flying. That way, when it's ready to take off, it'll be fully operational.
Looks like a dirty job.
Ah, that's nothing. Just a bit of gunk. Scrubs right off.
Let's scrub it off right now. We all need a little maintenance, don't you think?
Am I supposed to believe that seeing my hands full of gunk is turning you on?
Certainly doesn't hurt.
Okay. But let me set some ground rules. No gear-based puns, whether it's about nozzles, cylinders, or pistons.
Flange gaskets?
Surprise me.
Oh.
Before we start
So.
fixing anything, we'll
Wir
need to
brauchen
find the
noch
replacement
1,
parts.
2, 3 Sachen. Wir brauchen den Propeller, den linken Flügel und die Turbine. Mal gucken, was dann so passiert.
So, is this rust or is this not rust?
Depends on how you define rust.
A kind of ruddy substance that dissolves in flow?
Then it's not rust. It has the same components, but no matter how much flow I throw at it, it won't budge. On the contrary, flow seems to evaporate when they come into contact.
Evaporate.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right word. It's absorbed, consumed? I mean, it disappears.
Oh yeah. Then it's like hyper rust.
If you will.
So, to summarize, hyper rust dissolves flow, which dissolves rust. Maybe rust dissolves hyper rust. That would be like rock, paper, scissors.
No, rust and hyper rust, as you call it, have no effect upon one another.
Too bad. I really like rock, paper, scissors. I win every time.
I know. And I still don't understand how you do it. It's statistically impossible.
If you think rock, paper, scissors has to do with statistics, you have really missed the point of rock, paper, scissors.
One day I will uncover this mystery.
All in due time. First, hyper rust. Then rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. So, da wollen wir doch mal gucken.
We need to wait for it to grow.
Okay. So, dann essen wir mal schnell was.
All right, are you ready?
I don't know. It looks complicated.
Well, sure, it's slightly more complex than pick a bobble. But you'll see, it's actually pretty intuitive once you get into it.
If I need to get into it first, that's the opposite of intuitive.
Nah, you'll see, it's easy. First off, you should choose a color.
Grün.
Ah,
What? Aren't the green ones good?
yes, greens are very good. They allow you to validate the objective cards for cheaper than other empires. But it's not really the easiest one to play when you're just beginning.
So, what do you think I should pick?
No, that's okay. Pick the green ones. I'll help you. It's a semi-cooperative game anyway. Okay, so we're playing the galactic empires that are trying to expand our influence. We have 3 actions per turn, plus 1 for every 10 influence points. In order to gain influence, we can either mine for or sell minerals, either establish colonies, or wage war against neighboring empires, or develop our science and technology, or validate objectives. There are a bunch of strategies, but obviously it's best if you do a little of everything.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, and there are decrees that you can put up to a vote. This is actually not part of the basic game, but gameplay is a lot more interesting with this expansion pack. It adds a diplomacy aspect. So, for decrees, you not only have to have over 50% approval rate in your empire, but you also need to submit them for other players to vote. Since there's just 2 of us, we'll have a 3rd neutral player. Of course, you can override the player's vote if you have enough cruisers. So, the cruisers...
Stimmt, wir könnten es ja beim Spielen
Can't we
lernen.
just learn them while playing?
Well, I don't think we'll be playing tonight, since we have to learn the rules and everything. But that way, you'll be all set to play next time.
Hold on. We won't even have time to play this time?
Well, unless you're really into it, I guess. But in my experience with this game, it's better if you sleep on it. That way, you can let the rules seep in real good. Because right now, we're just doing a quick overview. Once we get into some details, it will get tougher.
Can't wait.
Me neither.
So, da haben wir ja schon wieder fast ein Dings. Feiern geht noch nicht. Ach, die sitzen da.
Okay, to summarize, the apiary is responsible for the explosion on source. The apiary is responsible for transforming flow into rust. So, the apiary is also responsible for the poisoning of local fauna. The apiary is responsible for the hornets that are ruining our lives right now. Is there anything the apiary is not responsible for?
Toast that falls on the ground jelly side first?
I wouldn't bet on it. They are perfectly capable of calibrating toast-flipping nanomachines just to cause us grief. No joke. It feels like every time we dig into it, this whole thing becomes scarier.
So, und ich sag, das Brot, also die Scheibe Brot, wenn die mal runterfällt, fällt sie nicht immer auf die beschwerte Seite. Die kann auch mal auf die unbeschmierte Seite fliegen.
Your feet are freezing.
Well, yeah. Why do you think I'm trying to warm them up on you?
Can't you use the comforter?
Doesn't work.
Well, try a hot water bottle or something.
You're my hot water bottle. Think about it. Which do you prefer? Cold feet on your calves at this very moment, just long enough to warm them up, or sleeping in fear that my cold feet will touch you by chance during the night and wake you up with a jolt?
No.
Keep your feet on your side.
As you wish.
Okay, I get it. You win. Bring your gluten feet over.
No. Beinahe. So, wir sind im gelben Zustand. Dann mache ich mal was Blödes. Essen wir noch mal was?
Huh? Your turn.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just having a hard time figuring out why I should play anything rather than anything else.
Well, for example here, if you move your excavator on the asteroid, you can harvest 3 titaniums. And then you have 1 action left, so you can draw or buy a scout shuttle. Or you can use your actions to validate the governor objective and pick up the first player chip.
Which one is better?
I can't tell you that. It's only semi-cooperative. We can help one another for the colonies, but when it comes to scoring points, each one is on their own.
I'll do the governor thing.
Okay. So, you're using 6 influence, but you're picking up an admiral ship, a map, and the first player chip.
Uh-huh.
Your turn.
What? I just played my turn.
Yes, but you also picked up the first player chip. And since this is the end of the turn, we're back to you.
Oh. I'm gonna need a little more time to think.
Sure. Take your time.
Chaka.
I'm going to pop an apple brew.
I'm coming.
Ich denke mal, dass das so die Level-Ups sind.
Do you remember why we climbed up here?
Because we're allowed to do absolutely anything we want.
Okay, but wouldn't we be a lot better down there, in the grass? This really isn't very comfortable.
I like it here. You can feel the nest purring underneath.
You must be the only person in the world who prefers the sound of an engine to silence.
On Source? You bet. Think about it. We would probably get arrested on top just for doing this. You know, what's it called? Indecent exposure.
Sit down. You're scaring me.
Dude, we've been 10 times higher than this with the boots.
Yeah, but right now, you don't have the boots. And I never said it was rational.
Anyway, we'd get arrested on top just for being together. I have no idea how anyone can live like that with all of those restrictions. Don't love each other. Don't walk around naked. Don't drive over 800 lum an hour.
No.
You're confusing things. You can't just reject every law.
Wanna bet?
One needs laws as a foundation for a society, if only to protect the weak against the stronger.
As if that's what laws are for.
That's what they should be for.
I'm just saying, there should only be one law. Don't do unto others as you wouldn't have done unto you.
What if someone still does it?
They get punished.
Would you like to get punished?
Okay, 2 laws then. 1, don't do unto others as you wouldn't have done unto you. 2, except if they break rule number 1.
Watch out. You're on the verge of writing a whole constitution.
Blah, blah, blah. No, but seriously, everyone knows deep down what is or isn't good.
Is that your conclusion after observing the apiary?
Alright, sure. But in the apiary, people aren't free to do what they want. And that's why it makes them frustrated, angry, self-centered. But if everyone in the world were as free as we are, as happy as we are, don't you think the world would be a better place?
I think my back hurts. Don't you want to go back on the grass?
Ugh, you have a real issue with freedom.
Ja. Duo-Rempler maximal. Duo-Schutz maximal. Max-Gesundheit erhöht. So, da haben wir ja fast alles komplett gelevelt. Fehlen im Prinzip nur noch einmal Max-Gesundheit, einmal Flutsalbe und einmal Springen. So, dann werden wir gerade noch mal schnell essen.
Double pick a bubble.
No! I knew that you were bluffing.
If you knew, why didn't you use your shield, smart guy?
I knew for 98% sure.
Ja, gell?
Strip. You played and you lost.
I demand another chance.
Oh, you'll have one. Wait. You have a card? What is this? You had a double reverse in hand?
I might have just let you win.
And you're calling me a bluffer.
No. So, ich gehe jetzt noch mal schön schlafen.
No.
Are you okay? Having nightmares?
No. No, not a nightmare. Just a dream. A weird one.
Tell me. It's a sexy dream, isn't it?
What? How did you...
I know that look on your face.
So,
Who was it?
ich wünsche euch schon mal einen
No one. I just...
schönen Resttag und
Come
bis zur
on,
nächsten
don't tell me I don't get
Folge.
mad or anything.
Auf Wiedersehen.